Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome to Brandy's Beauty Addiction. Before we get started, make sure you like this video and hit subscribe. Today's video, I'm going to be making gel polish for the first time, so I am not a professional at making gel polish. I thought it'd be fun just to film this video so y'all can see what it's like for me to try out a new product, because y'all know that I already make nail polish and dip powder. And I am not used to chatting when I'm recording. Most of the time, I'll just film, edit, and then do the voiceover. So, for example, when I am describing the product mica, sometimes I'm going to call it pigment, or there's going to be some other products where the name of it is, for example, like scoops. I'm going to call it spoons. So, just keep that in mind. And plus, this is a long video. If you don't want to watch the whole entire video, I totally understand. Feel free to check out my Instagram and TikTok so y'all can see a short version on me making this gel polish. And feel free to leave a comment if you need me to clarify stuff, because sometimes I could be all over the place when I do like a chatty type of video. So with all of that information that I just said, now let's start this video. I am going to be making gel polish for the first time. Y'all know that I make nail polish and dip powder for my shop, brandylovesbeauty.online. So this is one of the things I got in a kit. It's this cute little flyer and a nice personalized message to me. And I'm going to show you what's in the kit. And I think the kit is, I'm going to say, is it $32? I do not remember the exact cost, but I'm going to put the link in the description. So the kit, it comes with gel polish bottles, and you need them to be in a dark bottle to prevent any light getting into the bottle, because this is a type of polish that needs to be cured with a UV lamp. So again, these bottles are just to protect this product from sunlight, but it's best that you try to keep it away from sunlight. So these are the bottles and the pigments. So there's blue, gold, green, and I think this is more of a wine color, but don't worry, I'm gonna get this open so y'all can have a better look. And one of the most important things is mixing cups and some spatulas and some scoops so you can scoop out your mica, and then some swatch sticks. Well, there's two. There's one that looks like a nail, the regular ones that we use, and then there's a smaller one that's like a circle. And the most important item is the gel suspension base. Hopefully I said that correctly. It is the base that we're going to be using to make the gel polish. And make sure that you store this away from sunlight, because we don't want this to cure. So this is what the gel suspension base look like. And I am going to take a short break to get all this opened. I am back. I got everything open and it's ready to go. If you're wondering about the gel suspension base, it is HEMA-free, and Shundalen Bonate also sells the gel suspension base in bulk if you know exactly what you want to do with your gel polish business. And the kit that I have, it is great to do experiments with, or you want to try to make your own gel polish for personal use, or like I mentioned before, to start your own gel polish business. I just grabbed this kit because why not? And I might even add gel polish to my store, or might not and just use it for personal use. We may never know. So, of course, you've seen this. That's the most important thing to make the gel polish. And the dark gel polish bottles to make sure that no light gets into these. And these are 8 milliliters, and it's just like the liquids that I already own from Shundalen Bonate. And if y'all been watching my videos, been following me on social media, y'all know that I love products from Shundalen Bonate. I love the nail polish, dip powders, and the gel polishes. So when the owner decided to create a kit for us to play with gel polish, I was excited because I love their formulation. So I got everything in twos just in case. I got 2 mixing things, swatch sticks, and these cute little spoons so you could wrap some mica, and some mixing sticks. And I have a piece of paper, a pen to write down the mix, and some paper towels just in case. And I know you're wondering what the mica looks like, so I have, this is 24. Let's get 24 open. Let's see here. Oh, it is this beautiful coppery red, or wine red, however you want to call this. And number 12, let me get you open. Oh, it is this gorgeous green. And as I'm looking at this, I'm trying to figure out what color I want to make. Number 2 is gold. And y'all know I'm more of a silver person, so I might like add some gold or not. Yeah, this is nice gold. Okay, this gold is not bad looking. I might use it or might not. It depends on my mood. And 10, y'all know that I love blue. So this gel polish could be blue. We'll see. Oh, look at this pretty blue. And give me a few minutes to open this thing up, and then we're gonna get started. I am going to pour the gel suspension base. I'm gonna take it up to 10 milliliter just in case. I know that this bottle holds 8, but I'm gonna do a little extra just in case. And if I have product left over, that is fine. So I am going to try to be careful when I pour this. And that's why I have paper towel so I could like clean this up. Okay, I am about, okay, that should be enough. All right, I'm gonna clean this up and I'm gonna come back. Since y'all know that I love blue, I am going to use number 10. Now I'm gonna start with 1 scoop to see how it goes. If I could get this open. Oh, okay, it's opening. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be careful when I scoop it out. All right, trying to get it to the wall. All right, so this is 1. Hopefully I can remember how many scoops of this that I put in. Okay, and I am going to take my time and mix this up. I do have a paint mixer, and I use it for my nail polish, so I didn't want to have any cross-contamination. So I'm just going to take my time and mix this up. I love using the paint mixer because it cuts my mixing time like in half. So I am just going to keep on mixing this. So it's going to be a little while, so I am just going to say cue music and let y'all watch me mix this. This is what 1 scoop looks like, so I'm going to add another scoop because I want a little more pigment. So this is 2 scoops so far. Hopefully I remember when I continue. So I'm just gonna go to the sidewall here and put another scoop. Oh yeah, tilt that upside down a little bit more. And back to the mixing. I should have just got myself another paint mixer just for gel. Yes, I could clean up the paint mixer after I'm done, but I just didn't want to risk anything because there are people who actually have gel allergy, so I decided that it's best not to use the paint mixer if I want to make nail polish. And I'm just gonna mix, 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 mix. I'm gonna do 3 scoops. And I might add, you know what, I'm gonna add a little bit of the wine red color. I'm gonna say it's a wine color. All right, I'm gonna do a 3rd scoop. And I'm gonna close this back up because I think I got it blue enough. And I'm trying not to make, well, you know what? Making stuff is messy anyway, so I could always clean it up when I'm done. And I'm gonna write this down. So 3 scoops of number 10. I'm gonna say it's blue. Okay, so I wrote that down, and now to the mixing again. Yep, I am sitting here thinking that a paint mixer would be wonderful, and I'm going to say this throughout the whole video. If y'all checked out my nail polish mixing video, you see the process. I like to mix it up a tad bit to make sure there's nothing sticking to the sides or to the bottom, and then I bust out the paint mixer to do the rest of the job. When it comes to adding flakies and shimmers, I like to mix it by hand because I don't want the paint mixer to break up the shimmers and flakies that much. If the flakies are like larger pieces, that's when I'll allow the paint mixer to do its job. And cue music. This is pretty good. I'm gonna do a scoop of the wine red color. I'm gonna keep on calling it a wine red color, and again, it is number 24. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep telling myself it's okay that it's going to get a little bit messy, and plus I am wearing gloves, so it's fine. So I'm gonna get a scoop and then go against the side wall to make sure I get all of it. I might just do, you know what, I'll start with 1 to see what happens. And if I want a little bit more of number 24, I could always do that because it is my gel polish that I am making. That's the fun part about making your own products, because you have total control on what you want to do. All right, and I'm gonna mix it. All right, let's see. And this is probably going to turn into purple because red and blue makes purple. So yes, yeah, it's going to be more of a purple. Or actually, this is starting to look a little more like a violet. Gosh, my life would be perfect if I can make blurple. Because every time when I try to make blurple, it comes out either too blue or too purple. Oh, look at that. Like, I'm going to add a little bit more blue so it could be more on the blue tone. I mean blue side, excuse me, not blue, more on the blue tone, but more on the blue side. That's what I meant. And I'm just gonna make sure everything's well mixed. All right, I'm gonna write down I did 1 scoop of this 24. Yep, 24. Oh, 4. I could say red wine. Yeah, I'm gonna put 4 scoops. All right, I'm gonna go back into the blue. Oops. Oh, well. It's like I need to do this like away from my mixing thing. Well, actually, it's called a mixing container. I don't know why I call it a thing. Oh, come on. It's like kind of a little bit challenging to do this with gloves. All right, tap it a little so it could go back in a jar. Yep, I got blue all over me. I'm probably gonna have to change gloves pretty soon. Like, get off. All right. Another scoop of number 10. Do 1 more because I want it a tad bit more blue because it's still looking more on the purple side. So, and plus I have to be careful about the amount of pigment that I add because I can make this gel polish way clumpy, so I have to be careful. All right, so this is 5 scoops of the blue. So I'm gonna write, yeah, I'm gonna put 5 up here. Since I am mixing for eternity, I want to share the process of making nail polish versus gel polish. When I make nail polish, I'll use a liquid colorant as the base color, then I'll add different micas and pigments to it so I could adjust the color or give it a little bit more oomph when I mix it. So when I am mixing the gel polish, I'm only provided with the mica, and when I make things with mica only, it's kind of a bit of a challenge for me to get the right pigmentation compared to when I'm making nail polish. The liquid colorant gives me the right amount of pigmentation that I want, but I use the mica and other pigments to give me more pigmentation, if you understand what I am saying. So yeah, so when I apply this to the swatch sticks and my nails, it took about 3 coats, but it was like mostly a little bit sheer, so I had to make the coats a little bit thicker so I could get the coverage that I want. So now I know next time that when I'm working with only micas, I need to add a little bit more than I usually do. But I also have to keep in mind that I need to be careful so I won't make the gel polish really clumpy. And I could get away with adding more mica if I just bust out the paint mixer to break it up a little bit more. I decided that I am going to add flaky to this gel polish. I'm going to use Fire and Brimstone and Alright from Woody's Goodies, and I'm going to link that in the description box. For the gel suspension base that I am using, it's more for mica, so I'm going to put a little bit in here to see how it does. And if you want to put glitter, the glitter is going to sink. The owner did mention that she is going to release the gel glitter suspension base sometimes next month. I have no idea what day that's going to be. So make sure that you follow Shundalen Bonate on all of her social media so you can get that information. So I am going to do 1 scoop of Fire and Brimstone. And these are like opal flakies. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit in here. All right, let's see how it does with 1 scoop. All right, close you back up. All right, and I'm gonna wipe this off, and then I'm gonna go into all right. Okay, get you open. As you can see, it's like blue and pink, and you see a little bit of purple, and it's flying all over the place. It's okay. I need a little bit more. Okay, this is fine. Dump you right in here. Oh, okay, this gel polish is going to be pretty. And I am going to mix it around to see if I need a little bit more or... Okay. Give you a mix. I'm going to add a little bit more. Because that's not enough flakies. But I'm going to go back into all right first and wipe it off. So I'm going to do 2 scoops. So I did a total of 3 scoops. I need to try to remember that so I can write it down. All right, close, and then wipe it off. All right. All right, come on, get off. Because I would get another little scoop, but I put it back in a box so I can have room. All right, that's fine. All right, and I'm gonna do 2 of Fire and Brimstone again. And give it a mix. That is so much better. I am over here mixing this gel polish like my life depends on it. And I am going to put this in a bottle in a couple of minutes. When I mentioned before that I wish that I added a little more mica, to think about it, it's a positive thing that I didn't, because the more pigment or mica that I add, the more I'll have trouble seeing the flakies. And that also applies to glitter. So when you want to make your own glitter or flaky nail polish or gel polish, it's good to have it pigmented to the point that you see the color, you get the right amount of coverage, but you still want to be able to see the flakies and glitter. If you want to experiment with different pigments and micas, you could check out Mad Micas and Just Pigments. They have great quality pigments and micas, and they're at an affordable price. And I also like to shop at glitter unique if you want to grab some glitters that are great for using in nail polish and gel polish. And of course, I mentioned Woody's Goodies. They also sell like affordable flakies, and they also have glitters, but I would chat with the owner to make sure that it will work with your nail polish and gel polish. In the moment of truth right now, hopefully I didn't, well, since this is a dark bottle, it's gonna be hard for me to tell if I have too much product or not enough. So we'll see. Hopefully I could pour this in without an issue. So keep your fingers crossed for me. I'm gonna take my time in pouring this so I won't make a major mess. Well, if I do, gel polish is easy to clean up compared to nail polish. Because when nail polish dries, you need like nail polish remover, and if you get gel polish onto something, all you do is like wipe it up and you're good. Okay, yeah, I think I'm doing okay so far. Is this enough or too much? Alright, we'll see. I'm trying to like look in the bottle at the same time to see if this is good. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Okay, I could put a little bit more product. Alright, I need to remind myself to go slow so I do not overfill this bottle. Alright. Okay. Let me see. Alright, a tad bit more should be fine. Yeah, I think I am good. I hope. And I have some product left in here. It's not a huge deal. Make sure I could. Yeah, I think I'm good. And this is nice. Okay, I'm happy. Okay, now I know that for when I make it next time, I could probably, where are you? I could probably stop it like at the 7.5 here. I got my mix in this bottle, and I am going to start with the base coat from Shundalen Bonate. Let me quickly plug in my lamp here. Alright, I'm going to do one coat. When I do swatches, I like to do 2 coats on top and maybe 1 to 2 coats under it. Let me make sure that is, let me make sure that's nice and smooth. Alright, I'm gonna make sure that these bottles are away from the light, and then I'm gonna cure it for 60 seconds. I decided to put the leftover gel polish into a bottle. I call it a dump bottle. So if I have a little bit of gel polish left over from the batches that I am experimenting with, I'll just dump it in that bottle and see what color that I make. Okay, now for the moment of truth. We're gonna see if I did a bad job or I did a good job. So we're gonna find out real quick. Alright, so this is the first coat. Alright, and I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. I am on coat number 2, and I'm starting to see some pigmentation, and I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. I am on coat number 3. I'm going to cure for 30 seconds, and then I am going to do one coat under and cure for 30 seconds. I am using a no wipe gel top coat from Shundalen Bonate. Off camera, I do not know exactly why, I decided to grab a stiletto swatch stick to see what the color will look like. I am done swatching this gel polish, and off camera I came up with the name project number 1 for this gel polish because I have no idea what to name it. And I also did a mani using project number 1. If you would like to stick around for a little bit longer, I am going to add a photo of the mani at the end of this video. And I would like to thank y'all so much for taking the time to view this video. If you're enjoying this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that little bell because it'll notify you when I upload a video.